So, imagine this. Millions of men out there feel unwanted, invisible even, angry too sometimes. And it's not just that they're lonely. There's a whole online world built around these feelings. A world where rejection, desire, and social media collide. This is the world of incels, or involuntary celibates. Now, what exactly does that mean? Well, incels are men who struggle to find romantic or sexual partners. They often blame society, or women, or their own appearance, and sometimes all of it. But it's not just loneliness we're talking about. Researchers like Alexandra Woodward explain that this has become a full-blown online subculture. These are communities with their own language, rules, and social hierarchies. It's almost like its own little world. Then there's the so-called black pill. You might have heard of it. It's a kind of philosophy inside these forums. Basically, it's the belief that your looks, your genetics, or your social status completely determine whether you'll ever find a partner, and that no effort will change that. Researchers like Kayla Preston point out that these online spaces can amplify feelings of hopelessness, resentment, and, well, this sense that life is just unfair. It's digital nihilism in a way. What's really interesting, and maybe a bit sad, is how these forms shape how men see themselves. Masculinity becomes wrapped up in a kind of hierarchy: who's attractive, who's not, who counts as alpha. Josh Segalowitz has studied this, and he shows how constantly comparing yourself to these online ideals can really mess with your identity. It creates frustration, resentment, and sometimes anger directed outward, at women or society as a whole. Most incels never hurt anyone, of course, but some do get radicalized online. Marta Barcelona explains that this can even lead to real-world violence, and some of these incidents are serious enough that they're now considered a form of domestic terrorism. The key here is that it's a mix of isolation, online echo chambers, and toxic ideas about masculinity. To really understand incels, you can't just look at forums or memes. You have to think about the bigger picture: sexual politics, social structures, the way desire and attraction are shaped by society. Amiya Srinivasan talks about this a lot. Basically, these online communities just magnify inequalities that already exist, making frustrations personal, even though they're really systemic. And it's not just feelings or forums. Data tells a story too. Christian Rudder, who studies online dating patterns, shows how social and physical factors influence attraction. Many frustrations from incels aren't because someone failed personally. They're part of larger patterns in society. Seeing the bigger picture makes it easier to understand why this subculture exists. So, what can we do? Well, first, awareness is key. But beyond that, creating spaces for mental health support, teaching social and relationship skills, and challenging toxic online narratives can help. The point isn't to shame anyone, it's to understand where these feelings come from, and maybe prevent them from turning into anger or worse. The world of incels is complicated: part psychology, part online culture, and part social inequality. Understanding it is the first step to addressing the anger, loneliness, and extremism that can sometimes emerge. Awareness, empathy, and education — that's how we start making a difference.